Go to your favorite retailer's website and type in gaming keyboard or gaming mouse. There are a lot to choose from, right? All these peripherals have pros and cons, and it's all very subjective. I'm Tony Hannity's Xbox Master Trainer for the US, and we're gonna break down some of the best setups with Logitech hardware. First, the good. Let's start off with the G13 TKL SE keyboard. TKL means 10 keyless, or no number pad off to the side. See, it's empty. I love the number pad, so sorry. In any event, this is a fantastic, a sticker. This is a fantastic keyboard. While the G413 uses Logitech's own gaming-graded tactile switches, the brushed aluminum keyboard boasts 6 key rollover with anti-ghost, so you can press multiple keys at the same time with no downgrade. However, there is no RGB and no detachable USB cable. Still, it feels and sounds great. Ta-da! As far as the mouse goes, the G705 mouse is fairly lightweight and takes advantage of Logitech's own Lightspeed for low latency wireless connectivity. And this time, it does have RGB. Ooh, that is really pretty. Oh, and it glides really nice. This is probably the worst surface to test mice on, if I'm being honest with you. Where's my mouse pad? That's better. And of course, last of the good setup is the G335 headset. It's a wired headset, so no need for batteries or having to worry about your charge time. Well, would you look at this? Built-in microphone, flip up to mute. You got a little nice head strap here. Volume control. It's very comfortable on the head, but you do miss out on some minute sound mixing and other audio options that a more expensive headset might give you. Still, while you miss out on more RGB, the unique headband is both reversible and it's easy to wash. Please wash your headbands if you have them. Thank you. Now, before we move on, pro tip, Logitech did inform me when it comes to the numbers, generally speaking, the higher the number, the more advanced or the more pro the item in question is. So before we were looking at the G413, and now we're looking at the G512 Carbon. So this is a full-size keyboard. This is actually, for me, the kind of style of keyboard that I'm looking for, because just based off of the picture that we see here, I get my 10 key back. Stop trying to take. So like I said, you do have a full keyboard, including the 10 key, and you still have some of that gamer love, if you will, because when we plug this guy in, I don't know what I was doing there. Ooh, this is fancy. You actually get 2 USB connections. So one, I'm assuming, and it says on the actual USB port itself, one is for the actual keyboard itself, and then the other is for USB pass-through, because you can actually plug in a USB connection into the keyboard itself. So if you wanted to plug in your mouse, like the G705 mouse, for example, maybe your PC or your laptop, there's no more USB ports because it's being used up by all your other peripherals. Now you can just plug it in through this. So this is a full RGB keyboard, and with the Logitech software, you can customize the RGB to your liking. You can light up the WASD keys if you want, and then have everything else be dark. You know, it's up to you, however you want to customize it. But more importantly are the switches themselves, okay? So first off, you can take off all the different keycaps and put your own custom keycaps if you wanted to, although I think the basic default keycaps are pretty decently looking. The switches underneath are GX Brown tactile switches. So if you know anything about switches, there are different levels of switches, whether they're louder, softer, the optical switches, well, I guess the ones that no one likes, the membrane, I guess there's no switches in that. But these sound really, really good. So the keyboard is great. We finally have our RGB and I've got my 10 key back, but let's move on to the mouse. The G705 mouse makes yet another appearance as it's a really great mouse. Honestly, in this price bracket, it's a fantastic value. It sports over 40 hours battery life. It also has Bluetooth and LightSync connectivity, as we mentioned before, and it feels super, super natural in the hand. Finally, in the better setup, the G733 headset. This is a wireless pair of cans. So let's go ahead and open this guy up again. I haven't used this one all too extensively, except just to test out the sound and comfortability of it, and it's really good. These cans are fully wireless. They also sport Logitech's Pro G 40mm audio drivers and Blue's voice. Did you know Logitech owns Blue? You know, like Blue Snowballs and the Blue Yeti? Yeah, they're all the same company. But now that they're part of the Logitech family, that was just the box, it's fine. They have reached a whole new level when it comes to gaming audio. Here's the dongle, so I can connect it to the computer wirelessly. It goes directly into the keyboard here, and then if I want to use the mic that's included, plug it directly into that. It has that same reversible, washable headband. Look at that RGB. I'm RGBing it up, baby. And these are definitely over the ear cans. So I don't know about you guys, but my ears are kind of big for the size of my noggin. So having bigger inlets, if you will, for my ears to fit comfortably in headphones, whether they're wireless or not, is very, very important to me. And I think I found them. This is good. This is nice. And I can walk away because it's all wireless. Cool. I like it. And to round it all off, let's look at the best setup. First off, the Pro X60 Lightspeed keyboard. I mean, I don't know about you, but just the packaging, just the box just screams to me like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm pro level. To be clear, I'm not pro level, the box is pro level, okay? Look, I'm not kidding. It has a carrying case, okay? But the aesthetics isn't the only thing that makes this keyboard a pro keyboard. The Pro X60 uses optical switches as a light source instead of your standard mechanical switches. It actually reacts much quicker than having regular moving parts. So you're gonna be a lot quicker on that battle map. And also, I don't think I mentioned this keyboard is fully wireless. I have this plugged into nothing. No batteries, or rather no cables, because it's all battery. It's all batteries, no cables. I mean, it does come with a cable, so you can recharge it or you can connect it directly so you don't have to ever be concerned about any kind of latency. But if you're like me and you hate cables, this is a really cool option. You get your full RGB that we've all been lusting over, and plus you can replace the keycaps with third-party keycaps, but out of the box you actually get this G keycap for whatever you want, but we put it on the escape key because it looks cool. Now let's look at the Pro X Superlight 2. You want light? I got Superlight. With close to 95 hours of battery life, the Pro X Superlight 2 has a Hero 2 tracking sensor. Oh my, so slippery thin. That's a good thing. This is so light, I'm not kidding you. It's called super light, but it is actually super duper light. It's got a max polling rate of 4,000 hertz, which is super light, and currently Logitech's only mouse that can reach those rates, and up to 32K DPI. Plus, if you snag the PowerPlay mouse, this thing, is that right up? Nope, it's not up. This thing. If you snag the PowerPlay mouse, this is really cool, check it out. It'll charge without you ever having to plug in the mouse. Yeah, it charges through the mouse pad. It just saves so much time and so much energy of, hey, is my mouse charged? Yeah, because it's on the pad where it stays forever. One of the really cool things about the Logitech PowerPlay is they actually give you two different styles of surfaces to play on. So this is more like your traditional surface. It's very felty, right? So it's what most of us would be used to when it comes to mouse play. Mouse play, is that even a term? I don't know, I'm making it a term, although it sounds weird. But yeah, if you prefer to use a more traditional mouse pad, that's what this platform is, or this is more of the new style of mouse pads. The glide on this is so much nicer. It is louder though, so you might want to get some soft skates or something like that to put on the backside of the mice. But your flick might be a lot more accurate and a lot more timely, if you will, if you use this kind of surface versus your standard mouse pad surface. Nevertheless, no matter what surface that you use, plug the mouse pad in and it'll wirelessly charge your mouse. And of course, my camera battery died. So here we are a day later. Hi, how's it going? Let's take a look at our final accessory, the Astro A50X. Paired with the charging cradle, the A50X sports Pro G graphene audio drivers and can be connected to PC, console, or both at the same time. They support audio profiles such as Dolby Atmos and Windows Sonic spatial audio. I love these, to be honest with you. Just putting my opinion out there, these are so great. They're very, very comfortable, and especially as someone who does wear glasses from time to time when my contacts are too dry. The A50Xs are very well cushioned on the ears themselves, plus on the head. So I could wear these all day and it wouldn't press up against my head, wouldn't give me a headache, and I would almost not remember that they're on my head. You get up to 24 hours between charges. They're super comfortable. You actually have this volume rocker on the right-hand side that allows you to focus on the game audio or even voice audio over Discord or something like Xbox Party Chat. And you can connect it via Bluetooth to a mobile device like, your phone and listen to your favorite podcast. What's your favorite podcast? Let us know in the comment section down below. Look, Astros has spoiled me because ever since I had my first Astro A40s almost 7 years ago, I fell in love with how good the quality overall feels, but also how good the mic feels and the audio is impeccable. Plus, the A50Xs are no different. In fact, they're better. Most importantly, you're not gonna lose any fidelity when you're using the A50Xs because the Cradle actually supports HDMI 2.1 and outputs at up to 4K at 120 frames per second. So no matter if your TV supports auto low latency or even variable refresh rate or not at all, you're gonna get the best sound quality you can. Look, I realize this is a lot to cover and a lot to go over. So we've made chapters for this video on YouTube. I hope you found it. And I want to ask you guys, which one of these accessories do you like? Which ones have you tried and which ones have you wanted? But most importantly, what other brand would you like to see us do for our next installment of Good, Better, Best? Let us know in the comment section down below. Links as always can be found in the description below. Plus, consider checking out our sister channels, including Expert Zone Latin America, in case you prefer to see some of this content in Spanish. Otherwise, until the next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Later.